Hey dudes, CI here. So as I've told you in the past, I have a list of topics that I use for these videos. Something occurs to me that might make a cool video, I write it down on my little list, and then I go through the list and all that, and yeah. But then there's some weeks when I really don't have anything. I don't have anything good to go to, or all the things on my list look stupid, and I'm not interested, and I was like, what can I do to get some more topics? I can keep going the way I've been going and just wait for inspiration to hit, write it down. That's pretty cool. It's worked so far. But what if I crowdsourced? What if I asked people to give me topics? And that's where we are. I am asking you, I am not asking you. This is an assignment. Each of you, there's 6 of you who I know are watching this, and there's probably other people from outside of our little group who are watching this as well. If you are watching this, you can now have an assignment. I want you to think about me, what you know about me, what you wonder about me, and think to yourself either, what question do I think CI should answer? Or, what topic would he enjoy talking about? Or, what could I make him do that would be cool? Something along those lines. I figure I'll easily get 6 or more topics out of this. 6 or more future videos, and they will be interesting. Or at least they'll be interesting to one of you, because you're the one who asked that question. You're the one who made that assignment. Now, how are you going to go about this? Like I said, think about me. What do you know about me? And what questions do you have that you think I could answer? Does that sound too hard? It's not. You know how I know? Because I did it for all of you. I have got assignments for all of you. You don't have to do these right away, but I would love it if eventually all of you gave me one of these videos. Let's start with Friday. Linda, here's your assignment. What do Latvians think of Lithuanians, Estonians, and Russians? Vice versa, what do they think of Latvians? This sounds cool in sort of a cultural, historical sort of way. Very interesting to me. Saturday, Alice. How to build a very simple rocket. Now I'm going to make it more challenging. It must be less than 4 minutes long. So you can't just have one long take. You got to do some editing. If you wanted to make it even more challenging, you know what would be cool? No talking. Got to do the whole thing silently. That would be a cool video. Lots of close-ups, lots of cuts. That sounds awesome. Sunday, Nathan, you have to play a song using every instrument you can easily get your hands on. I have a feeling this will either be a song with like first you're on the banjo, then you're on the guitar, then you're on the piano, or you could have multi-layers where you play the song the whole way through with all the instruments and then put them together. This could be so sweet. And how many could you play? How many instruments can you play that you can get your hands on? A tuba? Drums? Piano? Some of these I know you've got on hand. Some of them I'm not so sure. Monday, Marcus. I was thinking about going with a magic thing where you just show us your hands doing a magic trick. That would be very cool. But what I decided on was a question that you sort of answered in the comments once, but I want more info. What do Austrians think of Germans, Hungarians, and the Swiss? This is interesting to me. You guys share a language with the Germans. You share a language with some of the Swiss. You have borders with all 3 of those countries. You used to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. How do you guys feel about each other? You used to be part of the same empire. Now you're separate countries. What's going on with that? This is, again, appeals to the cultural, historical nerd in me. Tuesday, Zoa. I want a tour of the top 10 things in Reno, but it has to be less than 4 minutes long to make it more challenging. So grab a camera, go out with one of your friends, and just hit up the top spots in Reno. Should be interesting. Will I see some casinos? I have no idea. Wednesday, very similar. Lacey, I want a tour of the top 10 things in Phoenix. I know you don't live in Phoenix proper, but I know you're pretty close, and I think this would be cool. I would be interested in seeing what you think are the coolest things in Phoenix. Again, to make it more challenging, it has to be less than 4 minutes. Take a camera, grab a friend, go do it. You're not allowed to take Nathan. Well, you can take him, but it might be cooler if you took somebody else. And there you go. Those are your assignments. Don't have to do them immediately, but at some point I would love these videos. All these questions answered, all these cool things to see. And you know what's even better than that? All the assignments you're going to give me. I can't wait to look down in the comments and find out what I can do for a future video. It's going to be awesome. Question I can answer, some philosophical thing that I can, talk about for a while like I like to do, whatever. Remember, I don't actually own a video camera, so if I have to go around showing stuff in Portland, well, maybe I could borrow somebody's camera. I don't know. But get your assignments in early, because what if somebody takes your idea? What if Zoe is the first person to answer? She asks for exactly what you wanted. Oh, now you got to think of something else. All right, guys, that's it from me. I look forward to hearing your assignments, and I look forward to your future videos.